Welcome to Sunday Dinner, episode 72. I'm your host, Vill, and I'm on vacation again. I'm in beach area. I'm live in San Diego right now. Small show tonight in host-wise, because why would anybody show up when they're supposed to? Shout out to Scurlock. Happy early birthday. He's not here this week because it's his birthday weekend. He's out doing birthday shit. Indy's is on hiatus till next week. He should be back. And we don't know where Mose is. Mose jumped in the group chat earlier this week and he's like, yo, I'm back. You know, blah, 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 woo this, woo that. And guess what? Here we are. No Mose. So this week we got the treacherous three. No matter what, it's gonna be us three more than likely. So my co-creator, co-host, brother, the one, the only, Syndrome True Show, aka Fatal Attraction Attractor. Or hello, Rome.
Yo, what's good? Hey man, I don't know what the vibes is about today. You know what I'm saying, tonight, but I felt like putting on my signed BHNWB hoodie. You know what I'm saying? This the first performance we did out in Napa. I think we got these, so okay. We signed them. We probably gonna give them away at some point in time though. But it got my name on the back too. To like turn it around and shit though. But yeah, exclusive. But I'm wearing it tonight because we're potting, and Bill's in LA.
San Diego.
Yeah. Yay. Yay.
You know, we do every Sunday night at around 7-ish. It's 5:22 out here for me, which was weird trying to get done. I was going to get done today to get everything set up. And I didn't know, as you guys who watch the show regularly know, I start the show with sparking up a backwood, but I'm not allowed to smoke in the house here, so I couldn't spark anything up. So at some point, you'll see me go mobile on tonight's show as I go to the balcony or the garage and smoke. Yeah, I came out to San Diego. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But to round out the treacherous three this week, the first lady of Sunday Dinner, Miss 5 Random Questions. The one, the only. You can find her beyond the velvet rope. Behind the velvet rope. Did I say it right? I'm high. Miss Bionca Tate.
Hi. How are you?
I'm in California. I'm good.
Rome, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good, B. I'm sorry. I'm a little distracted right now. I'm good though.
That was delayed. Then a motherfucker. You just like,
put your phone up, bro.
Yeah. So, welcome, episode 72. Vacation Vill, the Fatal Attraction Attractor, and I can't see what Bionca says because I gotta change my thing.
It's my name,
Bionca Tate. But
I'm different now. Now I'm the pillar of destruction.
Oh
man, let's get into it. Bionca, how was your week?
The week started off cool. The weather switched up, which really fucked up a lot of stuff that I wanted to do. The kids had a back to school thing outside on Monday, but it was raining, so we didn't go. They started school on Wednesday. Hallelujah.
Shit. Session.
I got my life back.
Your house.
Let's see. My youngest was sick Friday, so I had to go pick him up. He just had a little sinus issue. Shout out to Lady C and Ice World. They had a back to school event in Marquette Park today. She gave out maybe 100 plus book bags with school supplies. So shout out to all of them and what they did. And now I'm here on Sunday. Oh, I went out yesterday.
What you go? Hold on. What you go do?
I know, right? I wanted to hit up the show up and show out thing on Friday. Couldn't get there, but just went to this little bar around the way, and if I was between 25 and 30 or 21 and 30, I would have really loved it. But 35, it was cool just to get some wings. It was really loud past my bedtime, but you know, I was chilling yesterday. And now I'm here on Sunday dinner.
Wrong. What'd you do this week? Stay out of trouble?
What you didn't do.
I don't like the energy. I don't like the energy coming from below me on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because that's where you are on the screen. You're beneath me right now.
I'll let you have it. I'll let you have it.
No, that's actual though. I mean, everyone can see on the screen that.
But I'll let you have it.
Yeah, okay. No, so I did go to show up and show out. Shout out to the general. Actually, Cece was there too. She was DJing. So shout out to her. A Bug hosted. That shit was dope. I think they ended up splitting the money. Dang man, I be getting drunk and shit at these events, and I be paying attention, but I don't be paying attention enough. I know Storm, 219 Storm, her and this other girl who was also cold as hell. She had on a little blue outfit, but they ended up splitting the money. But she was fired though. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, but it was the two ladies. It was actually, now that I think about it, it was mostly ladies, I want to say, that performed.
Okay. Yes.
Which is dope. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the ladies who was there. I know Mo Money Galore was there. Of course, Stormy. Ace was there. She was there with Remy Wayne. Shout out to them because they got some fire ass music. I done been in Joe's a couple of times where they tore that bitch down. Matter of fact, I think Remy won the money last time at Joe's when they had the competition. He won, I think it was $250 for first place or some shit like that. But so shout out to them. A lot of artists in the building. You know what I'm saying? Man, King performed and I fucking walked out to go do something because we rode with Ralph and I needed to get in his car, so I had to go find him, went to the car, did what I needed to do, and came back in, and Scooter was coming off stage. So I missed his whole set. That shit's crazy, man. The whole reason I went out. But yeah, Silence Records, they came up and did their thing. It was a lot of artists, but it was a good show. But shout out to the two young ladies that got a chance to split the money. Well, other than that, this week I just been chilling, man. I ain't been getting into too much, laying low. I didn't go out any earlier in the week. I didn't go out till Friday, man. So I'm proud of myself.
Yay. Good for you. Being a model citizen.
I was being a model citizen this week, man. You know what I'm saying? I was laying low, doing Rome things, you know what I'm saying? Lightweight stuff. So yeah.
Slow week. I didn't really do shit. Fucking had an interview for a job. I don't want to discuss it on here. But it's a very good job. It's in a field that I used to work in a while ago. It came from an email. Like I've been getting random emails from like job recruitment shit, you know. So it came in and I looked at it and I went and looked at all the other shit that they had, not what they're offering me, but the other positions, and interested in one of those. And hell yeah. Had a phone interview on Thursday and should hear from him maybe again by Tuesday because he had more interviews Friday and tomorrow. So he's going to wrap up the interviews tomorrow. Then we'll see how it goes. But it's cool. Had that, and I was just kind of getting ready for the trip. Had to cut my grass. Like the whole buying the lawnmower thing. Look, the whole buying the lawnmower thing. Yeah, I'm literally I'm in a basement type thing, and if you know California, there's like no basements. So, but technically, I don't think it's underground. It's just the bottom level. So, but yeah, cinder blocks. So yeah, but I'm actually like in a office type thing. But yeah, I was just getting ready for the trip. Really trying to figure everything out. I had a layover in Vegas on the way here. Got a layover in Vegas on the way back. So yesterday was I got to the airport yesterday at like 1:30, and then I got to the airport, left the airport in San Diego, walked out of there about 7:30. So that would be 9:30 back home. So that's just straight 8 hours of sitting on a plane or in an airport. It was Vegas airport, so as soon as I got off the plane, I walked to the other gate, went and sat down at the same fucking Wheel of Fortune slot machine that I play all the time. The one that I hit for the $2,000 last year. Put $20 in, played for like half hour. Then they started boarding. Cashed out for like $8. Then boarded, fucking flew here. It was like a fucking 38-minute flight, literally. From the time you take off to the time you land is like 38 minutes. So
that's crazy.
Got off the plane. Came to the house. Tried to figure out what we're gonna do. It was my nephew's birthday. Went over there. Just been chilling with the kid. He starts school tomorrow. There's a reason he came out for his first day of school. He's gonna be a sophomore.
Ooh.
And he is like the stereotypical TikTok kid right now. There, he's wearing like the baggy jeans, got the hoodies on. He got his hair real long on top. I'm like, man, this is like really everywhere. This ain't just on TikTok. I've been trying to get him to upstairs. He's like, I couldn't get an appointment at the barber. He's all booked up. I was like, shave your head right now. You don't gotta go to the barber, shave your head. Let's do it. He ain't having it. But it just don't make no sense. Wearing the hoodies and everything. It's like 94 degrees out here today. Like it's extremely hot for out here right now. But yeah, like kids walking out straight in hoodies. Like musty ass kids. Like that cannot be comfortable. Like I'm in a pair of shorts and a t-shirt, and I'm like, it's hot. These kids just walking down the street. I don't even want to walk into Walmart.
Hey, look. And what's crazy is they be having a hoodie like this though too, like
tied up tight. Yeah.
What's up, everybody? What's going on?
Let me see. I wonder if I tried to get him to come down here to be on the show, but he's like, nah. What I'm gonna do? Just sit there. Hold on. Let me see if I get him to come down here. Let's see if he comes down here. He's probably like, no. He's gonna act like he can't hear me. Plus, I am in a bunker, so he might not. I hear somebody walking. I wonder if it's him. And I ain't got I got my iMessage turned on my computer, but it don't like show no his name. Let's see if it responds to the message. Anyway, yeah, so it's weird. They're walking down the street like motherfucking ninjas and shit. Hot as hell. Gotta be sweating. Gotta be. Like drenching. Like I'm sweating just standing outside and it's humid. Like it's not supposed to be humid out here. And it's humid as shit. I walked out on the balcony when I woke up this morning because I'm sleeping on the couch with Poppy, with the dog. And this motherfucker want to be tossed and turned. Come here. We got a question for the youth. What is it with all the hair and the hoodies in the heat?
The hoodies in the heat?
Yeah, like why you guys wear the hot ass hoodies? Like
I don't do that though. I don't wear the hoodies in the heat, but for the hair, I don't know. I just my hair longer. I don't like my hair short. That's probably why.
All right, thanks for
So
helping.
are you guys on strike against barbers? And
No, he'll go get like a low taper. Just he'll get like the back and the sides right here tapered, low taper right here. But that's
but
about
still, it just gets longer and grows over it.
it. Yep. He was
It's cool.
Yeah,
I mean, I kind of like that all the kids look like they want to be in punk rock bands.
It looks like they're in a big gang.
Yeah,
They all
they
wear
look like yeah, they look like punk rockers to me. I think it's
in
cool.
Pro Club. He's in a Pro Club white tees right now.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, and Pro Club like sweats and shit, like cargo sweats, like baggy. It's I'm like, what? Like, bro, it's weird. Like, I mean, it's cool. He got his own little style or whatever. I don't even know if you could say his own style because it's a trendy thing right now. But his style has evolved quite rapidly through the years. So it's interesting to see what the next thing's going to be. Like when I first moved out here, he wanted a mohawk. Gave him a mohawk. Once he seen the mohawk on himself in the mirror, he didn't want the mohawk no more. And there's nothing you could do. You're stuck with mohawk, or you shave the strip off. Yeah. So, but he, you know, you with kids, you dress them for their first how many years of their life, you know, and you're dressing them how you would dress if you were that age and you could buy your own clothes or whatever, you know. So, but you don't know what they like. You know, like always trying to get Dax to wear these one Iron Man shoes and they got like blue, but he wants to wear the Spider-Man ones because they're red. Right. You know, like a lot of these parents like want to go buy their kids like little Jordans or whatever. Hey, oh no, I buy no kid no Jordans. They're gonna grow out of them real quick. And kid Jordans ain't cheap no more either.
No, they not. I was still buying them shit though.
I go to Walmart. I did that with I did that with the kid one time. You know, back in the day, this was before he was in the shoes. Now he's in the shoes and shit. Before I like took him to Foot Locker or Finish Line, it was like, what do you want? And he's just looking around and like there's nothing he wanted there because he don't know what none of that shit is. He wants to see
I like the green ones.
Right? Or shirts that got like a character on it that he watches on TV or whatever, you know.
I just like the green ones, Dad.
But yeah, got here last night. It was my nephew's birthday. Went over there, but he was already asleep. Like, bro, you're just turned 23. Why you sleep right now? So chilled over there, seeing all the fam and everything. Came back, smoked, grabbed Poppy. You know, Poppy's up my ass. Like I said, I was trying to sleep, tossing and turning on the couch because this motherfucker wants to fucking move positions like every 10 minutes. So he's like, hey, stepping on your face and everything, trying to get us. And he's a little, I mean, he's not little, but he's Chihuahua and Italian Greyhound. So he's like a Chihuahua on stilts, basically. He got long ass legs. But, that was it. Got up today, went to the store, got a couple things, made some food, set up for the show. It was really pretty slow week. I was trying to think. I don't think anything else really happened at all.
Well, I got one more thing I gotta say, and I don't even know why it slipped my mind like that. But shout out to my baby girl. She turned 8 on the 10th.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, Julia's 8. She'll be going to the 2nd grade this year, which is that's really weird though, because I remember her. You know what I'm saying? It going back in time. She was the soonest one that she was still an arm baby. You know what I'm saying? So now she's in. You know what I'm saying? She's in 2nd grade. I don't like the way that she talked to me no more. You know what I'm saying? Because she know a little bit too much. I don't like that shit. So yeah, but yeah, shout out to her. 8. Birthday party was Saturday.
They start getting older, and then you're just like, once their personality starts forming, they transform their like your sweet little girl or little boy into like who they're becoming, and you don't know that person.
Which
It's weird.
Depending on who it is, it could be an asshole. You know what I'm saying? You gotta correct them.
Very
like,
true.
Prevent them from being an asshole. Like, gee, I'm grown as hell. You don't have to tell me what to do all the time. You know what I'm saying? I know you. You know, I ain't your friend. I'm your dad. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That shit, but yeah, man, it's cool seeing the growth in kids, especially from tiny to now they out of your control. Can't control them at all.
I've been in the kid's life for 8 years, right? And he's never had no problems. Like he's a good kid, never really no attitude, maybe a little lazy. You might have to tell him to, do his chores or whatever, 4, 5, 6, 7, 27 times, whatever. But other than that, he's a good kid, just like my stepdaughter was. Like she was so good during high school that I was like, you need to do something. Like you should, like, what you do? Like you're not drinking with your friends, you're not getting caught up doing anything. Like what the hell?
Go break into somebody's house and steal all their gold or something.
Go to jail. Like
she got caught with a empty bottle of vodka in her drawer, in her dresser one time, right? And she was scared to tell me. So she told me, like, my ex told me what it was, what happened before she told me, my stepdaughter told me. So when my stepdaughter told me, even though she was scared to tell me, she told me, and I was kind of like happy. I was like, in my head, I'm like, yes, she's doing what a teenager's supposed to do. But what scared me was she was just drinking by herself in a room. Like, damn. But no, it's like they're very, very, very well behaved kids, and they still are. Stepdaughter's about to be 22. The kid's about to be 16. So like you really just like you can't even expect any problems because the kid's not, even if his friends are fucked up, he's not going to put himself in a position to be around them when they're doing something wrong, So he plays volleyball.
Okay.
Shit like that. He played everything growing up, whether we had him in baseball, had him in football, shit like that. But he discovered volleyball sometime last year, and played JV all last year. So he's been playing all summer for a club type shit. It's not like AAU, but it's like a volleyball facility that he pays like a certain amount for the membership, and then they always have like they get teams together and have tournaments and shit like that, So it's pretty cool. He likes it. So, but yeah, he's yesterday he was wearing a pair of jeans and Pro Club t-shirt and a pair of and to complete the uniform, it's a dingy pair of Air Force Ones. And like that's it. Like he got shitload of shoes. He got a shitload of shoes. And that's what he was wearing. I was like, okay. But that's what the people on TikTok wearing. Like it's insane. Like it's a whole that VMAs when Eminem fucking walked in with all the Eminem
when he did Slim Shady.
Yeah, that's how it reminds me of. They're all dressed exactly.
That's wow. I don't even be on TikTok enough to like know what a TikTok kid look like though.
Yeah, that's not my side of TikTok.
That shit crazy.
What it is I became aware of it because one of the TikTok influencers' kids is like that. So once I went to their page and started looking at more videos of that, then here come the waves of fucking weird dressed teenagers on my For You page. But I look back and seen like what we were wearing in the early 90s, mid 90s.
That shit was trash. We were all trash for that shit, man. What the fuck? What were we doing?
Oh shit, baggy ass clothes, and especially
some of that shit is embarrassing.
Even in the late 90s, early 2000s, during the bling era rap, we were wearing fucking
enormous white tees,
bro,
tall white tees that come down. That
Bro.
shit we look like fucking the white ghost on fucking Pac-Man, dog. What
Bro.
were we doing?
Bro.
We
Wearing
looked
shorts so big.
ridiculous.
Might as well
Athletic headbands, and y'all wasn't playing no basketball.
Do-rags
Hey,
with headbands over them.
I had
What were we
every
doing?
color headband you could think of to coordinate with every outfit that I could put together.
Oh, y'all was nice.
That was back in the I had the double-sided do-rag, 2 different colors, and
You wearing a
another
throwback
do-rag,
jersey?
throwback jersey, and another do-rag in my back
Back
pocket,
pocket. Hanging.
hanging with the string. What
There's
were
a
we
picture-
doing? We
There's
looked like
a picture
lunatics.
of me during that era somewhere. I forget where I seen it last. But it wasn't on none of my pages. But it's me standing underneath. Like I made this in wood shop in like 7th grade. I made like this shelf thing with like a hole in the middle for you to put a picture behind. And I put a picture of Aaliyah in there after she died. So I had that like hanging in my room. I'm sitting there with a big ass white tee with a fucking FUBU Platinum Harlem Globetrotter fucking jersey over it.
Over
with a
top of it.
With a red do rag with a white and blue fucking headband over that, I believe.
What shoes?
You can't see the shoes, and
Okay.
I don't remember what I was wearing. Like I remember taking the picture. It was probably jeans, some type of jeans, probably some baggy ass jeans, probably the Globetrotter fucking platinum jeans. Because
Yeah,
I had all that
wonderful
shit.
James.
I had the Fat Albert fucking joints that year. I had the Muhammad Ali joints that year.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Sean John and the velour jumpsuits.
Brought that back. You know,
Yeah.
they had old Italian men
That and Kanai
wearing that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's the crazy part. Yeah, this was it's every
See, some of that stuff was cool though. The velour sweatsuits
Yeah.
is cool though. You know, that
Yeah.
shit still to whatever degree
Still rock
is
that shit.
yeah, you can still rock that shit, you know what I'm saying? But we looked ridiculous in those white tees and some of that other shit. We looked like lunatics. I'm sorry. That's probably part of the reason I'm bald to this day.
So much stuff on your
I
head.
had all them fucking do-rags on. I'm out in the sun with a fucking dude. What the fuck are you doing, man? Man, try to keep my waves tight, man. Hold on, let me pull it out. They need a little bit of sunshine. Brushing it, then I try to do-rag extra tight again. Like what were you doing? What were you doing, man?
Got damn lines in your head for wrapping it too tight.
You're right. Pull it off your head. Tan. Hey, it's tan all around except for that spot. What were we doing?
Oh man.
Good times though, good times.
Because that was the fashion at the time. That's what it was, you know. So that's what you did. you whatever you seen on the music videos, that's what we did. That's what we wanted to wear or who we wanted to be, how we wanted to dress, whatever. And sometimes the sometimes the shoes would change. Like it's always been whatever we were wearing with Jordans, you know. So, you know, I just read the article.
We went through a Bapesta.
Yeah, but we still had Jordans.
Yeah. Jordans. Well, a lot of the basketball shoes made it through those times, though.
Y'all didn't get those S-Dot Carters?
No, I did not.
No.
I did have many pairs of Fat Farm shoes, the all whites. And when Tupac's clothing line dropped, I bought all the shoes they ever put out.
I definitely
Air Force One looking joints with pictures of Tupac on them.
Yeah, I never got into the shoes. It was always like the classics, but I definitely had a pair of Snoop Dogg jeans when they came out. I definitely had some of the Wu-Tang apparel. But as far as shoes though, it was Jordans, Air Force Ones. Actually, during that time, it was cool to get like the you know what I'm saying, we wasn't just wearing G Fazos, you know what I'm saying? We was getting all the different color ways they was coming out with the 75th anniversary ones and shit like that. Or however long it was, 25th or whatever the fuck. K-Swiss. I went through a big Reebok Classic phase too, though.
That's what the kid got for tomorrow.
Some Reebok Classics.
Yeah.
Which ones? The white ones with the peanut butter bottom?
White one with the green bottom.
With the green, okay. No. Sorry too. I had the peanut butter bottom. I was good. I was getting all of the colors though. I had the red and white joints, the blue and white joints, some black and gray joints. You know what I'm saying? I was getting a bunch of different colors, just matching them up with outfits. But yeah, that was still a strange time though. What were we doing, man?
It wasn't us. Like I said, we were just emulating whatever the hell that we seen.
Shout out to Man Alive.
Yeah,
Man Alive.
Belvedere Blues.
When I was up in Michigan, there's also Mr. Allen's. Mr. Allen's, the place to go to get your stuff. All the platinum FUBU shit.
Did y'all have a Peli Peli or Averex?
Yeah, but I didn't get that till later on though. That was after like high school and shit.
We're about to get into the shits because that's how we do. But do me a favor and watch these couple of little advertisements. Ready? Let's go. Like, listen, share, subscribe, view, do all this shit on YouTube. Please. Thanks. Appreciate you. I don't know what the hell was that? Yeah. All right, let's get into the shit. You know how it does. We are like, what up, Trump? You got raided. You're like everybody else again. You're a regular person. Hey, look, I said Mar-a-Lago raided by BFI. Let me fix that. So for those of you not living underneath a rock, the FBI raided Trump's residence at Mar-a-Lago earlier this week. While I don't know if there's ever, I don't think there's ever been a former president raided by the FBI. I don't even know if Nixon would have, if Nixon was raided, he was still president. But
yeah, he was still president. Never a former, I don't believe.
Now, those who keep up with the political world knew that this was going to happen, just for the simple fact that when he left the White House, there was chatter and rumblings, I guess you could say, that he was taking documents.
He was stealing shit.
Yeah.
He was stealing shit up out of there.
Yeah.
Wow.
He just taking whatever the fuck. It's like when you go to a hotel and you start taking shit from the hotel. You know,
you can have a little soaps, but don't take the towels.
Yeah, the towels.
Or even if they allow you to take the towels, you can't take the TV. You can't take a mirror. You can't take a mirror out of the hotel, bro. What the fuck are you doing?
So,
like, bro,
Dave, these documents that were taken, while we probably won't know the full scope of what was transported to Mar-a-Lago. They were top secret. They were classified, and they're asked to give them back previously. So it was just ignored, and like they're gonna go for that. because maybe he's a former president or whatever. But even before he was voted in and became president and all that, Trump's always had this this illusion that he was, above the law. And while he got away with he's got away with a lot of shit throughout the years. Eventually, it's gonna come. You're gonna get it. So to speak. The law of statistics just proves that. The longer you go with doing something, soon enough you're gonna get caught up. Whatever. Like if you're gonna sell crack, you want to sell crack for 20 years. Eventually, you're gonna get caught up. You're gonna get lazy and slack off on it. You're not gonna be staying on your toes. You're gonna be getting sloppy. And that's, usually when you get caught up. Now, going back to them asking for documents, the government asked for them documents back. They just was kind of ignored. They didn't want to comply with it. So the FBI raided Mar-a-Lago. Now, in Trump fashion, he's tried to spin this many different ways. First, he said Obama took 30 million pages of documents to Chicago when he moved back. Well, guess what? Barack never moved back to Illinois. He's been in DC since he left office. And those 30 million pages, why there is 30 million pages of documents in a secured storage facility in the Chicagoland area, Barack didn't take them there. The government sent them there because they're the shit they're going to go into Obama Presidential Library. Every president gets a presidential library where all their memos and letters and bills and all that shit, memorabilia, work-related things, it's all in this fucking library. Reagan got one, Clinton got one, that's what happens. You get a fucking library. I don't know what Trump's going to do with a library because most of his down south subjects, might as well be subjects because they're fucking weirdly treat him like he's a king. But most of them might not be able to read on a level that they could understand the things that are in there. But getting back to the task at hand, bro, you can't declassify something by saying it's declassified. His other spin, other than the Obama took a bunch of fucking documents to Chicago, was that he said whatever was moved from the White House to Mar-a-Lago was automatically declassified. First of all, that's not how that works. There's a bunch of checks and balances and things that have to be done, wheels that have to be spun for the any type of document to be declassified. Because there's different levels. There's classified, there's top secret. Anything that's top secret, like this headline says, agents seize top secret documents. Top secret documents can't be declassified by a president, a former president at that. You're like, oh, it's declassified. So there's channels that have to be go through channels and shit to get the shit approved. It's not just it's declassified. So
what are we looking at as far as is he gonna be prosecuted for this?
Well, that's what we don't know yet. All we know is they took boxes and boxes of shit that had all types of documents, some top secret. The FBI seized multiple sets of documents marked top secret from where President Donald Trump's resort home at Mar-a-Lago. The warrant directed agents to seize all documents, fruits of crime, and other items illegally possessed in violation of 3 laws relating to the handling of government documents. The agents took boxes of items, binders of photos, one handwritten note, and an executive grant of clemency for GOP operative Roger Stone. And that's all according to the receipt of property seized that's attached to the warrant. Because usually the feds don't show you the warrant or release the list of things that were seized. Like any you see all these, we watch all these trials on TV. Like everybody was glued to the screen for this Johnny Depp Amber Heard shit. But that's because it's state court. Anything in federal court or, that's no cameras in the courtroom and shit like that. Nothing's really released. So for the feds to step in and be like, here's the warrant. This is what it was for. And here's everything we took. They're giving total transparency. So anybody on Trump's side can't be like, whether it was anybody in his team, himself, or any of his rabid followers could be like, oh, this is a setup, blah, 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 which he also tried to spin that. First, he says Obama did it, and then he says fucking he declassified it, and then he says they were planted by the FBI. So every day is a different story because nobody's paying attention to him. If you're on Twitter at all, or watching the news or anything, or TikTok, whatever, the conservatives were very quiet this week, very, very quiet. Insanely quiet because there's nothing they could say. And then again this week, Trump had court in New York to deal with some state stuff against his company, and he pleaded the fifth to everything. And Trump was a big component of anybody who pleads the fifth is either part of the mafia or an outright criminal. He's on record as saying this numerous times during campaign rallies in multiple towns leading up to his election. So it's been if you're on his team in any capacity, whatever you do on that team, it's been a stressful fucking week.
But see, my whole thing is like the Democrats, shouldn't they be like hitting them right now? You know what I'm saying? Y'all did all this supporting of this man. You know what I'm saying? But these are things that he's, you know what I'm saying, contradicted himself on, and this is something that he's a part of. Why are you not? You know what I'm saying? They should have to answer in some regard for that, because y'all looking at this guy like a leader.
Yeah. So they're a lot of these people are brainwashed, bro. Like there's never been any politician at all that's had a rabid following like this, and he was able to join together all types of groups of, it's safe to say, a majority of wise white people, and a majority of them are undereducated, at or below the poverty line. And then you got the people who own businesses and don't want to be taxed, so they're Trump supporters and shit like that too. But they believe anything he says. The FBI could give us full proof of whatever, and they're gonna, be like, oh, they're trying to frame him or some shit. Not to mention the FBI director who's in charge and ordered everything to be done is somebody that he appointed. Trump appointed this guy as the head of the FBI. The judge who signed the warrant was appointed by Trump.
Yes.
So there's a
what
lot
I'm saying is the Democrats should be on the offensive. They should be attacking these GOP representatives and senators and being like, you support this guy?
Yep. See,
this is where they should be attacking. Like
there'll be some of that, because you got to think, we just had the primaries. So come November, there's going to be elections for like senators, representatives, and shit like that. So the campaign trail is going to heat up in the next couple of months. Some of these people might not want Trump on a soapbox endorsing them anymore.
Well, of course not. But if you've already been tied to him and what his platform is pushing towards, the Democrats should be smoking you right now. They should be smoking you like trees.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But the warrant indicates statutes relating to espionage and obstruction of justice are the foundation for the search. Convictions under these statutes can bring fines and or prison sentences. One of the statutes, which relates to removing or destroying government records, includes a punishment of being disqualified from holding any office in the United States.
Oh yeah, so that was a big one. They had to get that one in there because they like, we can't have this motherfucker running no more.
Yeah, like it might go all the way down the way like you can't even be a fucking precinct committeeman, motherfucker. That's it.
That's crazy. That's it.
None of the three statutes, Title 18 of the U.S. Code, Section 793, 1519, and 2071, hinge on whether the documents in question were classified. So that null and voids all his talk about him declassifying anything because they're all top secret documents. Those cannot be declassified because it could harm national security. Now, word is a lot of these documents related to nuclear secrets of ours, of the countries. So what was he trying to do with those exactly? Was he not going to do anything with them? Was it going to be a
hostage situation? You guys can have them back if
or just plain out selling them.
Selling them to another country, yeah, like
those things are literally priceless. As fucked up as it sounds, whether treason would be involved, he's already proved that he would sell out anybody. So there's a TikTok video that I don't have on the actually if I download it on my phone, it might be in my photos. Let me see if I can find them. But it's TikTok of a political guy on TikTok. He's, for the most part, he's pretty neutral. Why he does harp on Trump a lot. He does it for the simple fact that he thinks he's a fucking idiot, So yeah, I got it. Hold on, let me upload this real quick. I wonder if I can. Hold on, let me find it again. What did I just do with it? Like when I watched this, I was like, holy shit, this is what can I do with it? Can I share it to? No, I'll just drag it. I'm acting like it. I can't just drag it to my desktop or something. There we go. All right. Let me see here. Let me add this little video. Now, this guy, whether it might be true or not, it gets you thinking. It gets you thinking a lot about how everything's playing out. So let's see.
Rob and Kelly broadcasting from a damn bunker.
Where have you been? I've already put all these up.
All right.
All right, let's see here. Let's go to this and let's play this video. Watch this shit.
Timeline of events. Khashoggi's working on a big story in Saudi. He gets murdered by the Saudis. Trump does not condemn it. Rick Perry signs a deal with the Saudis to do 6 secret nuclear projects and share nuclear information with the Saudis. We don't even know it happens because we're too busy screaming about Khashoggi. Then Trump signs a deal to send $8 billion worth of to-be-determined U.S. weaponry to the Saudis. Then the Saudis gift Jared Kushner $2 billion that he traveled back and forth on taxpayer dollars. Official shit. Then Ivana dies, and 10 pallbearers it takes to carry a casket with only ashes in it buries her in Bedminster. Then the Saudis have a golf tournament in Bedminster. And then the FBI raids Mar-a-Lago. Thank me later. I think this is so.
And what's crazy, everything he said, you can look up and find it's true. Trump sent all
Checks
that
out.
money that he was talking about. Yeah. Now I don't think there was any documents in the casket, but he did bury her at Bedminster, which is his golf club in New Jersey. that's where he's going to be buried, where his kids got plots. Because if there's a certain number of plots, they can't tax the land because it's a cemetery.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, it's considered a cemetery.
But yeah, everything he said from when he started off talking about the Saudi reporter who got assassinated, and everything he was talking about is, you could Google it, you could read the real articles about it from whatever news source you want to read it from. I would suggest Al Jazeera because it's not affiliated with no American political party or anything. So, or Reuters. But yeah, it's gonna get interesting because if they are nuclear secrets, it'll be interesting. Then he's like, what about Hillary's emails? You know, trying to deflect it every which way that he can. But like, bro, you can't just take stuff.
Just like a bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass niggas do that shit.
Yeah.
So and so did it.
Why can't I?
Well, I can't do it. Bitch, shut your ass up.
Just like he was talking about all the talk about Hillary's emails. You know, she got it on a private server. A lot of people have. Colin Powell, when he was Secretary of State, had the same thing. Melania, Trump's wife, was getting First Lady official shit forwarded to her regular email. So it's always, the political world is always the pot calling the kettle black. But right now he's in a position no other politician America's ever been in. He's caught red-handed, and there's no way that he's been able to spin it this week to his advantage. So it'll be interesting to see what plays out from this, and what now they got the information, or they got the boxes, everything they took from the raid or whatever. So now it all depends on what they decide to charge him with. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm all for whatever. I mean, this is just one of the many things that he could get in trouble for. You know, there's a laundry list of items, but this might be the easiest thing to get to stick, because like, you're caught red-handed. We've known you've had these documents since you left the White House. As you were leaving the White House, we knew you were taking documents. It's
grab him by the pussy.
He don't even try to hide the fact of what he's doing.
Grab him by the pussy, man.
Grab him by the pussy.
That's what feds gotta do. They gotta grab him by the pussy.
Why he grabs you by the pussy? They're sneaked into boxes of documents out the back door.
Nah, they gonna grab him. The feds about to grab him by the pussy.
Yeah.
They about to grab them a handful of Trump pussy.
Yeah.
Drag his ass in.
He overweight.
But he ain't gonna do nothing but go to Club Fed, though. He gonna go to a fed jail, sit there, you know what I'm saying? We'll see, though. Damn, has there ever been a former president that's been in prison?
No, not that I know of. Not even Nixon. He just got impeached.
They might try and do it to Buddy.
Motherfuckers like, I'm the first reality show president. You're also the first president that might go to prison.
Hey, man, you know, that's crazy because, you know, the judge and the FBI director were both appointed by him.
And they're both conservative Republicans. But real conservative Republicans are tired of his shit. They know he's a fucking circus act.
And he doing like you can't do that, dog.
And just because he says shit that a bunch of other people want to say, don't make it fucking true or right.
Right.
You know?
That shit crazy.
Usually if you're saying something that other people don't want to say, it's because it's fucking ignorant as shit.
And that kind of made me think, like, you know, these are two people who he hand pointed them to get that job. I wonder if however it came about, if there's, I don't want to say like it's a vendetta, because this is something that he did that was wrong.
Yeah.
that's easily, you know what I'm saying, they have to do their job and, you know what I'm saying,
I think they think that he thought that since
that
he
it was cool,
that everything was gonna be
that it was sweet, and they like, no, bitch, you can't be doing that shit.
Yep.
Can't be doing that. You're gonna make me look bad. You know what I'm saying? Not coming after your goof ass for doing that dumb ass shit. Boy.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's crazy.
How it plays out because he got it coming from all angles. Him pleading the fifth on all that shit ain't good for him either.
That's crazy, especially after saying all that shit you were saying. Like,
oh, I'm looking for it right now.
Buddy a loose cannon anyway, though. Like, he just grab him by the pussy. He all over the place. Well, I don't know. That's like old world though. He's still thinking it's old world power. Like, dog, it ain't like that no more, man. They will get your ass. You out here grabbing them by the pussy.
Let me see if what it does right here. Hold on, check this out. Let's see if I can get it.
Grab him by the pussy, Cliff.
Rage took and her ringleaders were given immunity. And if you're not guilty of a crime, what do you need immunity for, right? Rage took the Fifth Amendment and her ringleaders were given immunity.
See, I know there was more to. I gotta subscribe for that shit. But he put it. Of course, he put it in tweets and everything. You know. Man,
grandpa's gone wrong. When grandpa gets a hold of Twitter.
Yes. Anyway, it's gonna. We'll see how it plays out. You know, like I said, there's never been a president or former president sitting in this position. It's insane.
Damn. Bill Clinton was grabbing by the pussy too. He didn't even get this far.
Yeah, it's really a precedent. Like, this shit don't be. This ain't normal. Not normal at all.
He was grabbing Shorty by the pussy too, though, man.
He was grabbing everybody.
He was
grabbing everybody but his
guy in it and everything.
Yeah.
Bill a wild boy,
touch
man.
me and I won't divorce you.
Right.
But I wanted to get into this more last week than I did. I don't even remember if I even talked about it at all last week. But Alex Jones, you know, America's #1 conspiracy theorist, had to concede that the Sandy Hook school shooting was 100% real in a defamation trial where he was found guilty and they were awarded like $44 million. Now, he is contended and spread all type of misinformation and all types of shit that the Parkland shooting was fake, was staged. Everybody was crisis actors, and it was done to take our guns away. So what happened is the families of the Parkland victims came together and, you know, sued him in a class action lawsuit. He was fine. They had all the sentencing and everything in this trial last week before last week. And what happened was he had to turn over any text messages or anything relating to him talking about this shooting. So he does that. Well, his lawyers do that, but they didn't just turn over the messages about the shooting and everything related to Parkland. They turned over all the contents of his phone, everything.
Dun dun dun.
And
Foley was in his text wilding. He was in his text wilding.
Guess who now has those text messages and emails? The January 6th commission. So it looks like he
Fuck everybody.
a little bit deeper on that end too. So it's crazy that we're finally seeing certain people held accountable for their actions that they already thought they got away with.
Yeah. It's slipping.
It's
falling.
funnier. It's funnier when they think they got away with it, and it bites them right in the ass. For years, Alex Jones ranted to his millions of followers that the 2012 Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting was a hoax, that children were killed, and that parents were crisis actors in an elaborate ruse to force gun control on America. Under oath and facing a jury that could hit him with $150 million or more in damages for his false claims, Mr. Jones said on Wednesday, August 3rd, he now realizes that it was irresponsible and believes that what happened in the deadliest school shooting in American history was 100% real. His public contrition came on the final day of testimony in a 2-week defamation lawsuit against him and his Austin-based media company, Free Speech Systems, brought by Neil Heslin and Scarlett Lewis, the parents of 6-year-old Jesse Lewis. Their son was a first grader who was among the 20 students and 6 teachers killed at the school in Newton, Connecticut on December 14th of 2012. He said, I unintentionally took part in things that did hurt these people's feelings. He also acknowledged raising conspiracy claims about other mass tragedies from the Oklahoma City and the Boston Marathon bombings to the mass shootings in Las Vegas and Parkland, Florida. I'm sorry for that. Actually, this wasn't even the Parkland thing. He still got that to deal with. Oh, shit. So, yeah. I don't like that he said under oath that he unknowingly took part into it because he knew damn well what he was doing. He also said that his company was broke. His company is not broke. The records that were handed over show at that time his company was bringing in $800,000 a day.
Damn.
$800,000 a
day.
A day.
A day.
Insane. Crazy. Like, but it's the thing, like, at some point, these conspiracy theorists' ideas and conspiracies get so big, they take on a life of their own, and it does hurt people.
Mm-hmm.
And some people ain't going to stand for it, and they're able to sue in a civil trial, a defamation trial, so I think everybody should go for it. If the truth is on your side, go for it. We got to stop all this misinformation and bullshit because it's insane. And it just gets worse and worse. Like right now, speaking of misinformation, no, the IRS did not hire 87,000 new agents to come arrest you or audit you because you're getting money on Venmo from selling fucking dime bags. Okay? That information comes from a memo from the IRS to the government saying it needs more funding because it needs to add roughly 87,000 new agents in the next 7 to 10 years because A, they're understaffed, and B, so many people are retiring. But nobody reads the fucking headline. And if they do read more than the headline, their reading comprehension skills are very, very low grade level. So, yeah, I just wanted to clear that up too. So, no, it's not real, guys. Calm down. They're not coming after everybody. Stop fucking around. Like, if you want to sell drugs or make plates and sell plates on Facebook or whatever, don't get paid on Venmo. Don't get paid on Cash App. Don't get paid on Chime. You could get that shit done to a certain amount, but all those fucking apps send you a 1099 at the end of the year before any of this shit was talked about. Like they've always done that. I've gotten a Cash App 1099 every year since I've had that. Yeah. And that's not even my business one. That's from my personal one. You know, if you get so many direct deposits into it from anything, like if you send Chime to your Cash App, that's like a direct deposit. If you send it from your Cash App to your Chime, that's like a direct deposit. They're gonna look at that like you're making income. You know, so, and if you do it and you're, you know, if you doing nails or cutting hair and only doing Cash App or like Venmo or PayPal,
you're gonna mess yourself up.
Years a year, the government's gonna be like, "Where's our taxes, bro? Like that's way too much money." Be smart about it. Get cash, shit, or tell them to buy you a prepaid card. Give you the card. But yeah. So no, 87,000 agents have not been hired. They don't got money to. Why do you think people are just now getting their paper checks from last year's tax return? That's why they need to hire 87,000 agents. What the fuck? But going back to reading comprehension skills being at all-time low, and going further back to if they're even reading the fucking article or they're just reading the fucking headline, because you know, 9 times out of 10,
we just reading the headline and keep going.
Yep. If it's not a Facebook post, they ain't read it. But anyway, that's that. I think that's really it for the main stuff we wanted to talk about tonight. I mean, we got the Britney Spears shit. Britney Spears, baby daddy, being a fucking idiot. Trying to be like, your kids don't want to fucking have anything to do with you because you be putting half naked or naked and pasty over your nipples and hairs over your pussy or some shit on Instagram. You're embarrassing your kids. Guess what? Regular parents embarrass their fucking kids every day. She's a famous. They're gonna be embarrassed by her just because she's famous, no matter what. So, and the little video clips that he released to show that she's a bad mom or some shit. Guess what? You should hear how regular people yell at the kids.
Right, that was pretty tame.
That was some PG shit. That wasn't even bad. Like, what the shit? Like, I went to the site and I looked at it. I watched it and I was like, this is it. This is what Kevin Federline thinks is a big deal. Right, this right here.
Yeah.
You know, and
he's a bitch for that.
Most teenagers don't like their parents anyway. Don't matter if you're famous, if you're a regular parent. You know, it's just like teenagers don't think you're cool. You know, shit. They just think you're a fucking. Why do people like you? They don't care why you have the money. They're just glad you have it, and they're fucking brought up in a whole different world than they're sheltered. You know, you can't go anywhere. Your mom can't take them anywhere because it's gonna be a whole shit show of people. Like once you get into a certain level of celebrity, there's no life you could ever have ever again. Life, you have to be in your own little world. People like Britney, people like, Eminem, people like any famous. And now it's starting to be regular people, just people that got famous for doing TikTok videos, regular ass people.
Yeah.
Shutting down malls and shit when they walk through or something. Like, you're gonna have that happen to you. So why are you even gonna fucking go out and do the shit? Why are you gonna make it that fucking difficult for everybody else in that vicinity or that location trying to do their job, or everybody else trying to do their shopping or whatever? Celebrities are selfish for attention, but like we were talking last week when we were talking about this, Britney was under lock and key for so long, and now she has all this freedom that of course she's gonna wild out, and fucking baby daddy's a fucking idiot because she didn't say nothing to those kids that another parent hasn't said or hasn't said worse. Cussing at their kids, all types of shit.
Every day.
My aunt used to throw remote controls at my cousins. Like
Oh,
one time I was walking out the bathroom, my cousin was in like their doorway to the room. My aunt's in the living room was sitting on her recliner, and my cousin said some smart ass shit. So she threw the fucking remote at him, and my dumb ass walked out the bathroom and walked past right at the wrong time. And boom, the remote hit me right in the fucking head.
I've had shoes thrown at me before.
And you know what my aunt said? That was my fault for walking in the way, for being in the way to shoot.
It was. It
What
was.
the
It
fuck?
was. It was your fault.
How's that my fault? That
It
you're
was your fault, man.
some weird child abuse shit.
You should have. You should have. You should have known. You should have had your blinders up.
My
off.
mom called me all types of fucking names. So yeah, that video wasn't shit. Mr. Federline, get your pussy off the internet, okay? Like Brittany pays you a shitload of money in fucking child support and all that shit. Just live your life, bro. Leave her alone. But I think he might be scared too because now that she's free, she ain't gonna deal with a bunch of bullshit.
Hey man, I'm for father's rights.
Well, I believe he got primary custody, I believe. So
Yeah.
and he got
Good
that
job for the dads. Chalk one up for the dads. You don't get no air horns for that, man. Chalk one up for the dads. Yes. Daddy with primary custody. Yeah.
But he got that because of conservatorship when she went crazy and shit. And he gets a shitload. I don't know how much, but that's a lot of fucking child support. Let me see. How much child support?
Hey, he deserves it. He
Does
deserves it.
Kevin Federline receive
all the women-
$20,000 per month.
A month.
jeez.
Shit.
Yeah.
Damn, I was trying to catch for him.
Jeez.
That shit is retarded. Hey man, chalk one up for the dads, man. I'm gonna ride with it. He deserve it, man. Y'all don't say nothing about when these women
Y'all
get
deserve it.
50,000 a month in child support. Hey,
Huh. Yep. That's crazy. So he gets
damn, that's a lot,
$20,000
bro.
a month.
That's a lot of fucking money.
But
Just
you
for your
figure
kids.
they gotta be
He is my shorty.
when they're at his house, they gotta be having the same lifestyle they would at her.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
So there's that. So I think he probably got a house out of the divorce, and that's where they live. Because I think she lives in like Ventura County or some shit, Santa Barbara County or some shit. Who knows? But yeah, hey Kevin, stop being a bitch.
Yeah, don't be a bitch though.
Because this did not work out the way he thought it was going to be. Because everybody is attacking him online. It's fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious. But that's about that. And you know what that leads us to? That leads us to our first segment of the show.
Name.
And whose
that.
favorite? My favorite segment. Your favorite segment. Everybody's favorite segment. Who knows? Your mom or your dad or your brother or your sister or your cousin or your auntie or your uncle might be on this bitch. Name that charge.
Pedophile.
He looks like he was definitely dishonorably discharged from the military.
Pedophile.
They're like, we were pay you to leave.
They found the child porn on his work computer.
Wow.
Like he fucks animals.
Also,
In addition to.
Bro,
those were all of the charges.
look at him. His glasses are crooked facing one way. His mustache is crooked facing the other way.
That's because his ears ain't the same.
His whole head's fucking off centered. What the fuck? He looked like he was born a love child of an incestuous couple
From the Appalachians.
from the Appalachians. I was gonna say Ozarks, but whatever.
White Popeye Jones.
Yes.
White Popeye Jones.
Yes. That was the wrong one. Yeah, that definitely he do look like Popeye Jones. He looked like he may have been looked like he fell to ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down and fell face
Look
first
like
in ugly dirt.
Look like they made him take off his overalls in order to take his picture. Take off your fucking overalls, man. You look like all the rest of your cousins.
He looks like that he makes masks out of people's skin.
Yeah. Also looks like he can cook a mean batch of meth.
He looks like he could do a mean batch of meth.
You get right at the same time. Damn, I hate his mustache the most. Man, I hate his mustache. What in the fuck?
Bro,
what the fuck is that over his lip?
I'm interested in seeing John Cicerella.
Oh wow.
34.
34.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Notice
people, the
ugly scratch mark.
Yeah,
right?
the scratch there.
Okay,
that's what makes me I was saying child porn, but domestic.
Okay.
He has a wife who's his cousin.
What? Okay, I don't, bro. It could be so many things, bro. It could be incest. It could be child molestation. It could be drugs. It could be alcohol. It could be receiving stolen property. It could be all types of shit. But I'm going with the most general one that we have, and I'm gonna go with OWI.
Oh, that's no fun.
You know what? No, I'm going to go with resisting law enforcement and domestic battery. Let's see what it is. OWI.
Oh, man, that's crazy. Look, I talked Vill out of it, too.
I know. Look at you. Let's see. You got any more? Oh, what the hell was that thing? No, that wasn't what I thought it was. No, that one's going to be too easy. We're running out. Oh, shit. Maybe it's
meth.
Methamphetamine. Yeah.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's methamphetamine.
Maybe. It looked like, I don't even know. I don't even know. What the fuck?
I'm just going to say meth. Like, paraphernalia.
Man.
Meth.
That's
the fresh maker.
Oh my god. Like this, I haven't seen one this bad in a long time.
That's horrible, sis.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
We count them?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know about here. 12, 13.
I hope that's not monkeypox.
Brooke, 29 years old.
29. Oh, that's meth.
God.
She got caught with a hypodermic needle.
I don't even want to make fun of her. Fuck. I don't even know what to say.
That's drugs.
I'm gonna go with meth. That's resisting escape from law enforcement.
Wow.
Damn, she was on a run.
Oh, was that a bald head nigga with beard?
There we were.
I think it was.
I'm right here.
37.
Oh my gosh.
You know her?
No, but she's 37. Like,
Melissa's 37 years old from East Chicago, Indiana. It looks like she got caught selling fake bottles of liquor on Facebook Marketplace.
She looked like she sold her wig to get her kids school clothes. That's what she looked like.
It looked
Boy.
like she didn't even show up to the
No,
school
they
to
made
pick her
them.
kids
They
up after
made her.
school.
They made her take off her wig before the mug shot. That's what happens when you go to.
It looked like it looked like that she got in trouble trying to sell her kids.
That's horrible.
All types of shit. But
Watch this one. I'm gonna go because I'm thinking this is a stud though.
what makes you think that?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm getting stud vibes. I'm gonna go a little out the box. I'm gonna say this was a domestic as well.
You might be onto something. She looks like she got arrested on her way home from C2E2, and her cosplay was Queen Latifah's character from Set It Off.
That's crazy if you show up at C2E2 as Queen Latifah from Set It Off. That is not.
She works for Luther's janitorial. Okay.
Oh shit!
All right, what you gonna go with, Bionca?
Theft.
You gonna go with theft? Okay. What about
she was really setting it off, huh?
I want to say motor vehicle theft is what I want to say.
Oh, that's a good one too.
But I'm gonna go with OWI.
She looked like she steal catalytic converters. Boy.
You guys ready? What do you guys think it is? Let's find out right now. Boom. Fraud, deception, identity. One
I
time
knew it.
say fraud. Almost every
She had
black
them
woman
numbers.
with up hair, you say fraud, and the time you don't, it's fraud.
Well, theft, fraud, same difference.
Go back up to Shorty. Little Latin thing.
You stop it. Stop it.
See the Latin thing, not her.
Yup.
Oh, Joyce,
No, go
not
back, go
Joyce, not Miss Joyce. That's OWI. Okay, go back.
That's who Rome wanted.
Wow.
You know, we did her
Did we?
last week or the week before.
That's crazy.
Well, might as well.
You go back to Miss Joyce.
Let's see what Mark did. I'm willing to bet that he's not a gangster disciple.
How much?
At all.
I'm willing to bet everything that he died, boy.
Nope, not at all, buddy. I want to say
bald head with a beard.
Bianca? No, he has a mullet in the back.
Yeah, he got a mullet.
Yeah, he do. Yeah, I see the ponytail.
You got the little ponytail. Look, and you can see the little shit right here too.
He has a swastika on his back.
So I don't even know where to begin. He looks
That's
like
Remy from Higher Learning.
He looked like he got mad that they wouldn't tip him after they walked their groceries up to the car.
Only $1,
ass lady.
Only $1. Fucking what to do with $1?
He looked like he assaulted somebody that was bowling on his favorite lane at Stardust.
I would have thought Hobart Lanes.
Oh man, that's pretty funny. Also, oddly, looks
He
like
looks
he could
like
do hardwood
was
flooring very well.
Yes. He looks like that he was working the Ferris wheel at the Lake County Fair this week.
And he was selling bootleg tickets to the Ferris wheel.
Bootleg wristbands to the kids.
Works on motorcycles in the attic of his mom's house.
Oh, you think he cut that hair himself?
Yes. Yes.
Imagine you go to the barber, like, hey, can you cut my hair like this? And the barber's looking at you like, are you serious? This is what you want.
You want to look like.
But Bianca, what do you think?
I am going to say this is a gun charge. Something
Okay.
with a gun.
All right, that's believable. Rome,
Motor vehicle theft.
motor vehicle theft. Okay. I'm gonna go with resisting law enforcement.
That's a good one,
And
too.
let's see. Battery, aggravated with permanent injury or disfigurement.
Gosh,
Ooh.
buddy.
Wow.
So he chopped somebody's finger off or some shit like that.
Bro, he fucked some shit up.
Jeez.
Oh shit! Look what we got. We had a ball,
Is
motherfucker.
that
Right there. I know I seen him. Oh shit!
there you go. Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
Gang.
It's the new member.
Gang.
Remember?
No. But he's
No.
still gang though.
Derek Royal,
Let's see.
37 from Chicago.
Oh, he's from Chicago. Oh, he did some real fuck nigga shit out here.
It's OWI. I'm calling it right off the
Yeah,
bat.
that's what I was about to say. It's
OWI.
OWI.
Yep.
It's OWI.
What you think there, Bianca?
I'm gonna say it's domestic.
Okay.
He got into it with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Well,
Fatal Attraction.
Yeah.
oh shit. That just sucked. What happened? There we go. I lost him.
Are these new people?
I don't know. Nope. There he is. All right. Let's see. Fraud. Obtaining property by a credit card.
He was renting out property
Swiping.
that he shouldn't have rented out.
He was swiping.
Oh shit. That crazy hair. What?
Griselda.
Rosa.
Food stamp fraud.
OWI.
Definitely OWI. Definitely. Maybe with a little bit of assault and battery on an officer.
Yeah.
Her hair's pink. She gets it in. It's domestic.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. Like her eyebrows are arched, so I'm thinking she has a nice job in a cafeteria or a CNA, and she got in trouble with her man or her man's woman, and then that's what landed her in jail.
She beat one of her kids.
OWI. It's definitely OWI.
It's OWI though.
Drugs. But let's find out. Domestic battery in the presence of a child.
Thank you.
Here's of
In the
age.
presence of a child. Damn. I thought she was beating one of her kids.
No, she's being
Thank you.
front.
I got that.
All right, let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
you
do
got
one
that one,
more.
B.
Randomly. Let's look at this young boy right here. Robert Goodpaster,
Not with that mustache. How old is he?
19 of Hobart.
Oh, Mom, nephew. I'm sick of your shit.
He looks like he got arrested for not taking library books back.
Hey, I just want to say, there are no late library fees in the county that I live in.
He is 19.
Just want
He's
to say.
19.
guys.
He look a little sauce, but I don't know. The little it's a little mark like under his. I think that's his left eye.
Yeah, I see it too.
Look like he got into some kind of scuffle. So I'm gonna say battery and resisting.
Okay. Where'd you go, Bianca?
I'm right here.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know what's wrong with my tripod. Anyway, I will say he is killing domestic animals.
Okay, he looked like that. Man, he looked like he stole everybody's Boy Scout badge in the troop.
Or he fixes MP3 players still.
It looks like he knocks on your door and asks you if you want him to cut the grass, and he takes the money and leaves.
Yeah. He also looks like he'll wash your car for $10, but by the time you get done, it's still like dirt on your car. Did you even get it wet, bro? What the fuck did you do?
Something that young, I'm going with OWI. Show me what you did, Robert. Burglary, residential injury. Holy shit. He out there thug lifing it up.
Okay, gangsters.
Damn.
What's up, gangsters?
Let's stop at a couple random ones and just see what they did. We did that one a couple weeks ago. Here we go. He looks like that's an OWI. Ooh, battery. Aggravated with my battery.
What's Tyrone that did?
Gun charge.
Resisting.
Resisting?
Oh.
He looked like he got arrested eating the pussy of a dead lady.
He looks like
he looks like a zombie.
He looks like he kissed Poison Ivy, but for not that long.
He looks like he kissed Poison Ivy, the character.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about. Like he kissed her, but for not that long. It was like, shit, fuck.
I want to go with OWI and or resisting.
Man,
64 from Hammond.
Arson.
Arson. Let's see.
Man.
Theft, property, pocket picking. You're gonna pick a pocket,
bro. If bro pick your pocket,
you're gonna be scared.
If bro pick your pocket, man, you are majorly lacking, yo. He looked like a motherfucker. Like I'm gonna keep my back pockets away from him. But
This guy on his DUI
popped, right?
Yep, OWI. Man,
His ass popped. Yeah, man.
That was this week's edition of Name That Charge. Well, that was that. And you know what we do about this time? Actually, this is the only third week we did it, so you might not know what we're doing this time. But it's this. In other news. Boom. Guess what happened this week? A bunch of shit that I don't remember. What did I want to talk about in this part? I know what I did, but no, I don't remember what I want to do. Let me see what it is. Let me look at my photos. I know I dropped it in the group chat, but we put a lot of shit in the group chat, so who knows what the hell that is.
Why did Indy leave the group? I mean, I thought there was such good dialogue between him and Rome today. Yeah.
Oh, we'll bring it back.
Probably my Facebook comments. He deleted the post though.
Oh, okay. Serena Williams is retiring. She's on a farewell tour on the current circuit.
All hail.
Good for her.
Yes, all hail the greatest
Queen
tennis player in the history of tennis.
Probably the best. I gather to say the most accomplished all-around tennis player.
I don't know. I think Federer and Nadal has more
than her. Grand Slams.
Yeah.
Let
me see.
Most
decorated
women's
tennis player of all time.
Serena.
Nick Roswell has 23 major singles title. Rafael Nadal's 2 with 22. Let me see. Female. It might not be her. Yes, 23. Steffi Graf number is right behind her with 22, but she retired a long time ago, so it's not like she's ever going to be able to
Mhm.
pick it up.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Well, if her retiring though, but still, she's
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't even know who Ken Roswell is. Who the fuck is that guy?
Good for her.
Now, the most winningest tennis player in tennis history is Martina Navratilova with 1,442 match wins.
Jeez.
Chris Evert, who is another female, is second. Let's see. Nobody would have ever thought they'd tune into Sunday Dinner and we'd be talking about tennis records. Let's see. Starting with the first record, the most year-end number one rankings. I don't know if this is just men or women or what, but Pete Sampras was at 6 years in a row, 93 to 98.
Yeah.
Um,
Agassi cut into him early and late, but it was Pete for about 6 years. He just was crushing everybody.
Now the most single titles in her career is ahead of Federer in that category is Martina Navratilova with 167 career titles. Oh wait, man, this is old. This is from 2012. We can't do that. Oh my god. Okay, June 27th of 2022. Here we go. Rafael Nadal, of course. Serena Williams. They're just two women who have won more Grand Slam titles than Serena Williams, and that's Margaret Court and Maria Sharapova.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to doubles, Serena has won 14 Grand Slam titles with her partner, which is her sister, of course. Her career spanned 4 decades. She's one of the best tennis players of all time, of course. That article didn't show me anything that I wanted to fucking know, really. Okay, what's this one? Yeah, but she is like when Venus came around and we're like, oh shit, this is something we've never seen before, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then Serena came and made Venus look like a weak child, I want to say. Just their size difference. But let's see. Nobody's giving me any like stats. They're just giving me like lists of people. But anyway, she's the number one woman, if not the number one tennis player of all time. We can't say how really it's going to be sad to see her go, and we're going to miss seeing her because she's been slowly pulling away from the tour before and after the birth of her child.
Mm-hmm.
She followed the typical trend of a black athlete by getting a fair-skinned significant other. But yeah, hats off to her. She's young too. Well, I mean, not she's young in life years, but not tennis years.
Right.
She's in her mid to late 30s, right? Oh no, she's 40. Holy shit, 40 years old. Okay, shout out to Serena for doing the damn thing. She's always, maintained a very strong work ethic, and she's gonna be missed. She's a fan favorite. She's a player favorite. So
one of the best. She is extremely sexy, and she represents the black women well on the tour. And I know she's had some issues with even when she was young, people calling her a monkey, and you know what I'm saying, because tennis is a very whitewashed sport. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
not only that, but she also came on the scene muscular.
Yes, which
you never seen
unlike
Venus wasn't even built like she is.
No, you never saw a woman.
She had
as
muscles,
thick as her.
She had ass, she had titties. She is stacked, so to speak. And
then
fast and strong.
And then shout out to Serena for like starting a clothing line, like in the 2000s.
To help
I
women
think
for
like
body types and stuff.
yeah. It was like regular clothing up to plus size. So she has been, been a mogul and a crazy great athlete for years. So she deserves her time to rest and enjoy her life.
And shout out to positive Black father Richard Williams,
King Richard,
who foresaw all of this and put his daughters in a position to win. You know what I'm saying? So that she can be celebrated in this moment like that. So
yes,
but she put in all the work, man, and she is, like you said, if not, she's definitely one of the greatest tennis players of all time. I gather to say the best women's tennis player. But she's awesome, and she held it down for us. Salute, Serena.
Yes. We'll see. I'm sure we won't see the last of her. She'll probably
team up with Beyonce.
Media platforms and shit like that, So, in other news, the Breakfast Club has come to an end after working on a day-to-day basis without a contract since December of 2021. Angela Yee has announced she is leaving the Breakfast Club to start her own daytime talk show. So I don't think the Breakfast Club's gonna disband. I think they'll throw somebody else in there with Charlemagne and DJ Envy, because they are the number one morning show, not only in radio right now, but in the history of radio. Not only New York radio, but of radio. They've been in the 2 National Radio Hall of Fames. It's gonna be sad to see her go. I've been an Angela Lee fan for years, even before Breakfast Club. She was a personality for a long time in the Source, XXL, all types of Angela Yee's lip service has been around for the Breakfast Club. So I always had a little crush on her. I've always had like a little Asian thing that I never satisfied, and she Black and Asian, so one's better than that for me than Black and Mexican or something, So. But she's
fuck with Angela Yee though.
I'm interested in seeing what she's gonna do and exactly how the format of her show is gonna be. If it's gonna be something like this, where she just talks shit with some guests or some shit like that. So, which I've been going back and forth with thinking maybe to bring a guest on every week here and there, but then you gotta fucking line it up so you got a guest to be on there every week, and then we've never wanted to make this a local show, so we don't want a bunch of guest hosts coming on from back home and shit like that. Plus, if everybody shows up, we got fucking 6 hosts anyway. So, but shout out to Angela, shout out to Breakfast Club, Charlemagne and Envy, who both got all types of shit on their plates too. So, like I said, I don't think Power 105 is gonna disband the group, and I'm wondering why they didn't have them all locked down in contracts together, so they didn't expire at different times. They might have did that so they could afford to re-up each individually, But
and they might have had plans to move on anyway. Who knows?
It's hard to leave the number one thing of something, though.
Yeah, but they've been doing it for so long that at some point in time you got to realize a rebrand is in order.
But good luck to her. I'm interested in seeing the show. I'll check it out. I don't know if it's going to be with Revolt, because Revolt produces the Breakfast Club for YouTube after the fact, after it's on live and shit like that. So we'll see what's coming up with that. And in other news, Pete Davidson is reportedly in therapy following his breakup with Kim Kardashian, and it is rumored to have to do with the very high profile abuse that Kanye West has been slinging upon him. Scurlock had messaged me earlier in the week about kind of something about it. It was hold on, I could look at it real quick. Let's see, what is it? I gotta find his fucking phone number.
Speaking of Scurlock, yeah, man, you got about 3 more hours, bro.
Happy birthday!
Happy early birthday.
But Scurlock had said something about how can a comedian not take it being dished out to him like Kanye was doing to him, like other comedians do to other people. And you could really argue that it wasn't really no comedian shit that Kanye was doing. Like
Yeah, no, it was mean spirited. It wasn't in the. It's not in the vein of I'm attempting to be humorous. I'm attempting
and it also
to
could
damage
The
you.
bitter
You know what I'm
husband.
saying?
it was also a fine line on the defamation side too. Just for the simple fact that it was confirmed that Kanye was spreading the little white lie that Pete had AIDS to people. Scott Disick confirmed that. So it's just, he was. I don't see him being a comedian trying to be a comedian about it. I see him as being like a bitter daddy about it. But that's the thing. It's Kanye is not a comedian, and the thing that Kanye was doing wasn't comedy. He was deliberately.
That's not funny at all. Saying a motherfucker got AIDS and you know that they don't. You just doing the shit to be mean or to damage him in whatever way you can.
Or maybe damage the relationship. But look at it. They were together for 9 months. And here's the thing with every it's notoriety is the males who go after the next boyfriend. How many girlfriends has Kanye had in the last 9 months? He's going after women he's going through them. Kim's brings one guy around and it's just like, hey. But that's
I want to talk about that because we already talked about that a lot though. What do we think about what do we think about him going, like having to go to therapy? Low key, I kind of think Buddy a goofy though.
Well, he's been PTSD and depressed his whole life since he lost his dad in 9/11. Like his dad was one of the firefighters in the building, so he's always been a little extra sensitive.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. And he already been like a kind of a weird.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Onto his depressed. You know what I'm saying? Emo kind of.
I think so too. I think it's Cap too because he's been in Australia the whole time fucking filming the movie. I think he just actually left Australia like the day before yesterday or some shit. But it's like they're gonna find something to make up.
That don't mean he ain't in therapy now though, y'all.
Yeah, now
you having sessions while he out there.
They got apps that
they got apps, phone calls, all that shit.
Yeah.
See your therapist, FaceTime them, all that type of shit. So I don't necessarily know if it's Cap. I feel like this is what I will say. I actually will lean towards you guys' side. I feel like in this and announcing that is like trying to gain like some sympathy for him, you know what I'm saying? Because he's going through a breakup.
Yeah, it wasn't even announced like from anybody in his camp or anything. It was just some random thing that was brought up or whatever. But they broke up because he's 28. He don't have no kids. He don't want no kids anytime soon. She's 41 and she got a shitload of kids. It was fun for the 9 months. But, once he starts missing being with his gang of ragtag bachelors and shit like that, it starts to become a distraction for him.
You feel like it was on him? Like he broke up with her?
I think it was mutual.
Nigga, I feel like he was trying because he was doing wild ass shit though. You don't get a name tatted and her kid's name tatted on you if you ain't.
Well, he also got some Ariana Grande fucking tattoos not too long after they got together too. People don't give a fuck about getting tattoos no more because you could get rid of it just as quick as you could get it. He getting a regular like black tattoo with some initials. Like you go to 2-3 fucking tattoo removal sessions in 6 weeks, that shit's gone. Or covered up by something else. Your next girlfriend's kid's initials. What the fuck ever.
Change the
fucking knows?
script.
And I can't talk because I still got an ex's name tattooed on my chest. That should have hurt. That's the only reason I haven't got it covered up.
You liked her though. That's why you got that shit tatted on you. You ain't.
People are stupid.
Yeah, including Pete Davidson.
Yeah,
That shit was dumb.
definitely. But yeah. What else happened this week? What else happened this week? Football's back. Preseason started this past week on Thursday. So there's that.
Oh yeah, I gotta get my life right. Fantasy football.
Bears won yesterday versus the Chiefs. Soldier Field was in terrible condition, and I'm thinking that the city don't care about keeping it to how it's supposed to be, seeing the Bears are going to move to Arlington Heights in a couple of years. But here's the thing, the Bears their lease runs through like 2031 or some shit like that. So they're going to be there for a while. And they still got to develop the land and all that shit, raise the money and all that type of shit. So
man, but Soldier Field is like it's always been bad.
Yeah.
I think they get better during the season because I always see a lot of the Soldier Field is in terrible condition. It's usually like early in the season or in preseason where you know what I'm saying this shit is.
And here's why it's like that. You know, the Bears don't own it. The city owns it.
Mm-hmm.
So you got all the concerts there or soccer games or whatever. So that shit happens and they don't fucking fix it. The city don't fix it. They're like, fuck it. And all that shit, all those concerts and shit happen in the summer and into the early fall before the weather
That's what happens. It be during that particular season where it be they like they ain't playing football.
What they're supposed to do when they rent Soldier Field out, there's usually a clause in the contract that they have to fix the field. They have to resod the field, and that's not cheap. $100,000 or more to resod that bitch. I couldn't even imagine how much it costs for that shit. You know. So, but yes, football's back. That means only fucking a month and a half to training camp starts for basketball. About a month. So that what makes I like football, but football.
Yeah, they announced Christmas Day schedules. Or opening day, I think. Maybe.
Yeah. Yep. So
no, both of them. It was both of them. It was Christmas and.
While I am a football fan, football just holds me over from the point where the Sox usually start doing bad until the Bulls start. So, and we never know where we're gonna get with the fucking Bears. So there's that. What else? Oh, Jamie Foxx's Day Shift movie dropped on Netflix. He's a vampire hunter or some shit. I watched it the other night.
Is it good?
It's a vampire hunter movie. It's
typical Jamie Foxx in it though.
Yeah, I mean it's watchable. You know, I watched it in the middle of the fucking night. So it's him. Dave Franco's in it. You know.
Okay.
It's not bad. It's watchable. You know. So it's a Netflix movie.
Sis, where's Sis at? Sis, you been watching P Valley?
Yes, I have.
I just got through. I ain't even watched none of the other episodes, but you know, somebody special to me. They had me watch the last two episodes before. Is it one that come out today or
no? The one that came out today was this morning was the season finale, I believe.
Okay, so I don't think we watched that. We watched the two before that. Hey, I'm about to go back and watch that shit. That shit was actually kind of good.
I actually I want to catch up with the first season. Like I've never watched the show until I caught it when I was in Nashville, and I'm just like, okay, I get it. Then I think I saw an episode 3 weeks ago, and the main thing was Clifford and Lil Murder, and for whatever, you know, however you feel about homosexuality or whatever, I think the discussion, Little Murder asked Clifford, "Who are you?" Uncle Clifford says, "I'm Clifford. You know, I'm Uncle Clifford." Then Uncle Clifford's like, "Well, who are you?" And Little Murder says, what they won't let me be in America. You know what I'm saying? So I like the dynamic of just hearing like, okay, that's another viewpoint I never considered. You know, you really don't see that on TV, especially from Little Murder's perspective, because he's supposed to be a G, hard, you know, a womanizer.
Well, he is,
yeah, and he's also a gay black man.
But he like boys.
He's a gay black man.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. So
my whole thing is like I ain't really tripping about, you know what I'm saying, the gay thing, because I mean, I don't know. I know gay people, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's not too foreign. It's kind of interesting that, you know what I'm saying, they're taking it from the perspective of an up and coming rapper that's secretly gay or, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. But you know, it's based around a strip club. Who doesn't like that? Beautiful black women shaking ass, and boy, they be dancing on them poles now, though. I ain't gonna lie. Some of that shit I said, I was like, damn, that shit made me wanna. I'm trying to go to Miami soon.
Stupid. Shout out to Roulette and Whisper for
Roulette, yeah, and Roulette is shorty that she's shorty that was in Snowfall, right? Yeah, that's my girl right there. Even though she was a crackhead on that man.
Speaking of Miami, I'm probably gonna go for my birthday, the 12th through like the 14th. Tickets are only like $120 round trip.
Let's go. Hey,
can we do a Sunday dinner live in Miami?
Yep, because my birthday's on Sunday.
Let's go. Let's do it.
I'll be what month is this?
November.
I'll
be doing Sunday dinner live on my birthday.
Extra cold. We'll be out in Miami enjoying the sun. Woo, on some jet skis, baby. Hey.
But thanks for watching that part. That was. This was a pretty quick show tonight.
And this weed I got this shit is good.
I got some fire. I got some fire ass Jungle Boys. It was fucking half off. 50% off.
This is some M&M's. I've never heard of that strain.
It's some Florida Sunshine Jungle Boys or some shit like that.
This is good though.
There's a shooting at Great Flags, Great America in Gurnee, Illinois. Like,
oh my god,
some shit Scurlock saying. Happy early birthday to my brother Scurlock. He's chilling at Bubblegum Shrimp in Santa Monica for my birthday. He's like, I'll be back tomorrow, Vill. I'm not even in Vegas right now. I'll be in Vegas for 2.5 hours on Tuesday night. So there's that. Hey, Scurlock, 2.5 hours. You could scoop me up. We could drive around and smoke, and you could drop me back off.
Get like a drive-through on the way. Was that place that got all the drinks out there? A
couple places. Fat Tuesdays is one of them.
No. The coffee drinks and all.
Oh, Dutch Brothers.
The Dutch Brothers.
No, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna have to shit on the plane. Nobody want to shit on the plane, bro.
I don't give no fuck. I'll shit on the plane. I don't give a fuck. I gotta go.
He's like, I will, bro. Let's see. What's my upcoming trip?
Dutch Brothers on Soul, though. That shit is man.
Bro, I want something so bad right now, but they don't got none out here. I land in Vegas at 11:58. No, 9:31. I land at 9:31 and I take off at midnight. So I ain't got no check bags either. I could walk out the airport with my carry-on, hop in the car. We could smoke a wood, turn around, and go back to the airport. That's hilarious. But yeah, it's so far so good. It's been a cool trip. And now
that's
we get
to man. Shout out to the kid, man. And you said he a sophomore this year, right?
Yep, he's a sophomore. Sophomore.
That shit make me think back to my sophomore year.
I was a badass kid. I was thinking about staying an extra day, but I can't. I'd have to, like, I ain't got enough points to change my date till like fucking the 23rd. That's a whole extra week. But yep. But it comes that part of the show where Bionca takes over.
Woo, woo.
And here we go. Five random questions with Miss Bionca Tate. Every week she comes and she asks 5 random questions. It's kind of way for our viewers to get to know us and shit like that. Sometimes they're introspective, sometimes they're personal, whatever, but we're here to answer them. And here we go. Bionca, question number 1.
All right, question number 1. I saw a video with Faith Evans and Nori, and Faith Evans stated that the Notorious B.I.G. ate her ass. Well, she also later said that she reciprocated that to her man. So my question for you, gentlemen, have you ever had that happen and the girl just does that to you, or have you had a girl ask you to do that?
I've never had my ass ate, but I have ate ass, because we've talked about this on the show before. If you're eating pussy right, you're gonna eventually eat some ass, whether you know it or not.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I've ate ass. I haven't had my ass ate though.
Okay.
I have. We've already discussed. Yes.
Have I with me? No, I'm asking if I'm more interested in.
No, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we talked about it before you was a part of the show, and I remember you asking a question to that degree before, and we all was like, "Yeah, we eat ass. What are you doing? It's 2000. You're right. It's 2020 something. What? You eat ass? What? The other one, no comment.
Okay.
Debbie Jess.
No comment.
So, Bionca, do you eat ass?
No, I haven't. But once I saw this clip with Faith, I'm just like, well, what? Like, do you ask? Do you just go straight up there?
He has to eat. He was a big guy.
I didn't even want to go that far in thinking that.
B.I.G. The B.I.G.
But,
that shit's crazy.
Yeah, like,
do
you just do it?
Tossed. That's the only salad in his life. Scurlock's about to take some mushrooms and trip on the Santa Monica Pier. Stay. Hey, if you want to wake up Tuesday and drive down to San Diego and pick me up, and I could be in Vegas all day Tuesday before I got to leave Tuesday night. Or I could, I can't cancel my ticket and rebook it from Vegas unless I was in Vegas. So unless you want to drive down from LA to pick me up tomorrow. But no, let's go on. Question number 2.
Question number 2. Which superpower would you not want?
I don't want to read thoughts. I don't want to be able to read thoughts.
Okay.
Not at all.
I kind of like that one though, but I wouldn't want storm power. I don't think I want rogue power. So like controlling the weather, that's cool. But if I had it, I wouldn't be. If I had it, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to not having it. But among all of the superheroes, like that's one of the least of the ones that you're gonna want.
I wouldn't be mad with being able to control the weather though, because that way
I definitely wouldn't be mad at it, but it's just like,
because I'd make it rain on everybody and it'd be nice on wherever I'm at.
and like Cyclops, that shit is like It's cute, you know what I'm saying? The optic blast, but it's much cooler powers out there to have, though.
Yeah, but yeah, I wouldn't want to read people's thoughts. That's the only one I probably wouldn't want to have. What about you, Bianca?
I do not think I would want the Hulk's power. You know, it's just
Yeah, that would suck
That's
because you just
interesting.
killed and somebody
one
pissed you
little
off and
touch
you just
and
transform.
then it's gone. It's destroyed.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. Fuck that. Question number 3.
Question number 3. What hair color do they list on your driver's license if you're bald?
Ooh. That is up to what color you put down. Because when you first fill out the original form, you put your hair color.
Yeah, and so
You do?
Yeah, you do. And so I believe
You put your
that,
height and your weight.
Yes, you put
And
it
I
in there.
can't
They
think
don't
far back. Like,
No, so what happens is like when your license, they just ask you if the information has changed, and I always be like,
No, I'm the same. I weigh the
no.
same.
So when I first got my license, I was 18. I still had hair as black, and then I guess like at the end of the day, I guess it's supposed to be whatever color it would be where it still grows there though.
Okay, yeah. Yours is still black.
Right. Yeah, like it hasn't changed. It wouldn't change, but that is very interesting. So I guess whatever color your hair was before.
Yeah.
okay.
That's good though. Bald. That should be it should say that, you know what I'm saying, where it says hair
Bald.
there.
BLD.
Bald. BLD. BL. They could put the A in there. Damn.
Next question.
All right. Why do you lower the volume on the radio when you're driving and looking for an address?
You know what? I've never been able to answer that, and I do it. I know it damn well. I do it. I think it's so we could concentrate on looking for the numbers.
I don't do that. I just
I do it. I don't know why either. I don't. It's just,
that shit.
it's just always been like an automatic thing.
Turn it down so I can see where I'm going.
Like people, no, that's certainly a concentration thing,
And maybe a respect thing too, depending on where you're pulling up. Maybe want a loud radio or something.
Okay.
Well, yeah, for sure. But that would be like anytime I was in you know what I'm saying. If that's the type of respect it is any residential area I would be in, I'll cut it down then, right? I don't know.
Well, that's only depends if you're a respectful person. Yeah, I don't know why I turn it down, but I know I do.
Indy, we don't know. We don't know where Mose is, man. Are you still mad at me?
Was that question number 4, Bianca?
Was that 4? Am I on 5 now?
Yep. Question number 5.
Okay, question number 5. Why do you have to put your 2 cents in when it is really only a penny for your thoughts? Where is that extra penny going to?
I have to leave them with something to think about.
Okay.
Damn, you just fired that one off.
3.
No, so I think that's just about people's nature. Whenever they giving their opinion, they always throwing in the little extra on it. You know what I'm saying? So it is a penny for your thoughts, but you're giving it the extra cent too, just to put your 2 cents in, which no one gives a fuck about.
Okay.
He said the extra penny is to go to feed the kids in Africa.
Hey, I like that one though, Indy. I fuck with that. Ain't that what the commercials were saying and shit? For just a penny a day, you can feed 10 children in Africa. Whose voice am I doing? I don't even know whose voice I'm doing.
And hopefully you learned a little something else about us hosts tonight, because that was rolling. We rolled right through this motherfucking show tonight because we're professionals. We're pod professionals. I just made that word up right now. Pod professionals. We do the
Indy,
damn
are
thing.
you mad at me?
Will you forgive him, Indy?
Did y'all see what I said?
No.
No.
He deleted the post. So Dodie G Mac, he just signed.
Oh, yes, I did. You told him to stay off Dodie, hop off Dodie's nuts.
I told him to hop off his dick, man. He do got a cold ass lineup though, but we don't need to hear that from you, dude. Just give him a big fat jerk off.
Okay.
Get off that man. Peace.
Tune in next week where I'll be back at home, probably. Episode 73 next week will feature some of us potting. Indy's supposed to be back next week.
I can't.
We don't know where Mose is at. Whatever. Mose's girlfriend
Oh
might
shit.
not pot anymore or some shit.
Miss you, Mose.
I love you, Indy.
Back next week.
I heart you.
Bionca,
Yes.
where can we find you in the meantime, in between time?
All right. You can find me on Thursdays, WDAV, behind the velvet rope, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 hours of fun. You can also catch me at Bionca Tate on all social media and here next Sunday for Sunday dinner. Bye.
That. Syndrome True Show, where can we find you?
I be at Joe's a lot and shit. You know what I'm saying? I go to Silence Crib a lot. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Silent Records and the team. You know what I'm saying? And then you can catch me out in the streets. I be rolling around with Mr. King, a lot of that shit too. But you can catch me at these BHNWB shows, you know what I'm saying? We got one coming up. We got an interview with DJ Todd. That's the 25th. Show on the 27th. Show on the 28th. Then a bunch of other shit, man. I can't remember that shit, man. I'm high as hell though. That's some good ass weed.
We're looking for.
But I'll be around this shit. You know what I'm saying? Fatally attracting young women.
Boo.
VillainRadioNetwork.com. Go check everything out. We got a store with all types of shit. Sunday dinner merch, Hollow Gang merch, Infinite Thread merch, all types of collections. Go put some money in our pockets. Other than that, we'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel, same bat time, because we never started the same time every week. 7-ish next week, because that's about that. So
Bionca will be with Ballhead, dude.
Yup, hopefully with a job so I can collect the benefits.
Yeah. Till next week, bitches.